I want to take this a step further. So let's say I just I was emotionally hijacked. What do I do? And I am going to put up the 5 elements of emotional intelligence, just to remind us: awareness, acceptance, understanding, management, and taking action. So you can see that they're closely related to the 5 elements of emotional intelligence. I want to go through them, and I'm going to give you an example so you can see how they apply. Once again, we really need to admit that something happened. If I spoke to one of my customers and the customer says, "I'm sorry, I am no longer awarding the contract to you," I need to admit that I'm upset. And the second thing I might want to do is I want to explore a little bit, like, what's going on? What am I actually feeling here? I want to identify it. After I explore it, I really want to identify what my emotion is. And I want to own it. I don't want to sweep it under the carpet. I talked about this earlier, but a lot of us, we are so uncomfortable with feeling negative emotions that we do whatever we can so that we don't have to experience it. But I want to own it. I want to say, yes, I'm upset. I want to direct it, look at what do I want to do with that emotions, and then I want to resolve it in a positive way. Let me give you an example. This is a personal example, and I'm sure most of you who are business owners can actually relate to it. Recently, I had a client who didn't pay me. I was upset, and I was actually more upset than I wanted to admit. So I took some time to look at what was going on with me and realized that I was really taking it personally. So on further inquiry, I saw that this wasn't the first time that she had been funny with money. And I could see that I was feeling, I didn't feel like she was valuing the services. And I started to also questioning myself whether I was doing a good job or not. After I took some time to own it, and I directed it, and I realized that it wasn't good for me to take it personal, and I needed to find a way to talk to her about it. So I managed it by emailing her and asking her to set some time apart so that we could talk about the financial situation. I wanted to know if she was perhaps not satisfied with the services, or maybe she was struggling financially. I wanted to resolve it in a positive way.